Hi everyone! Today we're gonna make a delicious dish called kufteh. And this is my cousin Shadia's favorite dish, so shout out to you. Okay, so this is what we need to get started. We have 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 cup of finely chopped parsley, 1 cup of finely diced onions, 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, 2.5 teaspoons of Himalayan salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of allspice, and 3 tomatoes. Now we're just gonna mix it all up together. Let's mix it up. Finely chopped parsley, 1 cup of finely diced onions, 2 teaspoons of tomato paste, 2.5 teaspoons of Himalayan salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of allspice. And let's mix it.
So for 2 minutes, we knead it like this, like we are kneading a dough. It looks like this right now.
Okay, do we need to put oil on the pan?
No, because it is the meat has fat. But if the meat does not like extra lean, then you will put 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. But for this, you don't need. So now when we spread it on the pan, it's important not to be too thick and also not to be too thin. So about, I would say, 3/4 inch will be fine. And then we are gonna spread it, and we can wet our hands with water to make the surface smooth. And when you spread it also, you try to make sure that they're all the same thickness. So I feel like this side is thicker than this, so I'm gonna just move it a little bit. Michelle, are you paying attention?
Yes.
Okay. Because you're gonna cook this for us next week.
Okay.
By yourself.
You got it.
Now we make like holes. You wet your finger with water and you make holes. Before I cover it, I'm gonna clean the sides a little bit with wet paper towel. And now we're gonna cover it. And we put it in the oven at 375 Fahrenheit. First, we're gonna put it for half an hour. Now I slice the tomato, not too thin and not too thick. It's about like 1 centimeter. And this part of the stem, I did not take it out because when we put it on the pan like this, it will look good. And then we put a little bit salt and pepper. It depends on the amount of the tomatoes, so it's up to you how much you want to put. So I put half teaspoon of Himalayan salt, and my measurement, I always flattening it, so this is like half teaspoon. I put this on the tomato. And then this is the black pepper, and I'm just going to put 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And also you can mix it with your hand to make sure the salt and pepper got on every pieces.
Okay, now we're gonna make the tahini sauce to put on top of the kufteh. You're gonna need half a cup of tahini, and you wanna tell them?
Just wanna show you, when you wanna pour the tahini sauce, always get a spoon and mix it well first, and then pour it, because usually like the oil, it separates, like the oil goes on the top and the tahini goes on the bottom. So you want to make sure you get an even amount.
Yes. Then we're gonna do half a cup of lemon juice, 1/3 a cup of water, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. Half a cup of lemon juice.
And here we're going to show you the easiest way to make the tahini sauce by mixing first the tahini with the lemon juice only, and you keep mixing it till it becomes smooth, and then later you add the water. I know a lot of people had some difficulty mixing it all together, but this is an easier way. Slowly. Okay, now add the spices. Okay, that's it.
Okay, it's been half an hour now, so we're gonna take the foil off. It's hot, so be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you'll notice that it shrunk when you put it in the oven, after you put it in the oven.
And now, Michelle, we're gonna put the tomatoes. Try to put them like looks nice.
Like this?
No, no, no. Put them over the beef.
Okay. By the way, if you guys have never had this dish, it's basically like a flattened kabob with just different spices. Right?
Yeah, different spices and different quantities of spices. The spices are a little bit different. I'll make you one day kebab. Now, why we did not put the tomatoes from the beginning, because I don't want it to be overcooked, the tomatoes. And another reason is sometimes the meat has some give out like a foamy, fatty residues. That is, I like to wipe it out, but this meat is good quality, so I did not have to do that. So now we cover it back again, and we put it for another half an hour in the oven.
Okay, after half an hour, so now it's been an hour total of cooking in the oven. We're gonna remove the foil. Be careful again, it's hot. Yummy.
Good. So this is how it looks like.
Okay, so there's a lot of excess water in this dish. We're just gonna dump it out.
Not all of it, we're gonna dump half of it.
Half of it.
Okay. So this is how I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
It came out about 1 cup. We don't need this water, we're gonna throw it away.
Okay, let's put the tahini.
You're gonna bring it a little bit to the middle because it shifted. And now we're gonna add the tahini sauce. So you add on the top and also on the side where you have that juice, water. From the sides, I'm gonna a little bit stir it with the juice, with the sauce.
Okay, so now we're gonna cover it and we're gonna put it into the oven for the last time for 15 minutes. It smells delicious. We just took it out of the oven. Now it's time for the reveal.
Ooh. Ooh.
It smells so good, you guys.
And looks really good.
Yum.
Now if you want to garnish it with a little bit parsley.
Okay, now we're going to garnish with some parsley. Oops, I garnished your sweater too.
You're garnishing mommy. Okay. Looks lovely.
Okay, time for my favorite part. Gonna try it out.
So we eat this with rice. We made some basmati rice. Here we cut a piece and we're gonna put it next to the rice. And then we take some of the sauce and we're gonna pour it over it.
Time to try it out. Take your meat and don't forget the sauce with some rice. That is so good.
The meat is very tender
The spices are perfect.
And the spices is like a perfect amount.
Yeah, it's
Very
so good. You guys are gonna love it. So if you guys end up trying this recipe, especially you, Shadia, please let us know. And we really appreciate you watching our show. And hope you guys have a great day.
Yeah, bon appetit.
Bye.
My dear niece Shadia, I love you.